YouTube, Petey Twofinger here with a rebuttal on the comment that I got on my ASMR video. Pete. Who's Pete? I know Petey, but Peter, that's my name. Petey, that's what people call me. Twofinger is how I play my guitar, not two fingers. And Pete, I don't know who that is. Pete, I'm a bit disappointed with this video. It showed a level of intolerance towards others and ignorance that I did not expect from you. So I'm intolerant and ignorant. You seem to be quite ill-informed. From my perspective, ASMR is an auditory or kinetically driven feeling, not visual. Well, I'm not an ASMR expert, but I pulled up some links on all the top stuff that came up and clicked on those and just read. And Wikipedia and all the rest of them said, you don't just need the video. Sometimes it can be strictly visual. That's what they said, and I was just reading it. I realized that most people only know about the video end of the deal, but this also kind of backs up my point that this thing is pervy. Is if all you need is the audio, why are the girls so dolled up with makeup? Why do they use such professional lighting? Why is it shot with an HD camera? Why is the underage girl got this grin on her face like she's the cat that ate the canary? It's just a question. Can I ask a question? Or am I going to be ignorant and intolerant in asking that question? I don't know. Headphones are essential to the experience. Good quality ones. What are you, 12? Wait, you probably, coming up, you're 11 and a half. The videos are not necessary to the experience. Okay, well that goes back to my first argument. It's only because YouTube is such a popular platform for content distribution. Wow, you got some big words. That videos have arisen. The same could be said for music. Yeah, maybe the music you listen to. Britney Spears and what other underage girl? Taylor Swift. What is she? 23, but she looks like she's 13. Like every popular trend on YouTube, the young, pretty white girls will eventually take over. What are you talking about? They've taken over now. Because that's what gets the clicks. Well, maybe on your end with the 12-year-old kids you're hanging out with, but me and the adults, we tend to watch videos that are real and that have some kind of substance to their content. To get any quality content on YouTube, you have to go a layer deeper than the pretty girls. You, of all people, know this. Well, shame on me. It would be like someone watching a video of a young, pretty girl soldering up a guitar pedal and then saying, I can't stand DIY electronics, and rubbishing the whole genre. Oh, what was that? Rubbishing? Rubbish. Rubbishing. Rubbishing. That sounds like something I'm familiar with. Something overseas. Yeah, am I going to go there? Because it usually is those soccer-loving guys that are crying when their team is defeated. The hooligans, those guys, if you've ever gotten into a battle of wits with them, and believe me, it's easy to fall under those circumstances. Just steer clear, trust me. When you make a point or any type of psychological assessment of the situation, as a response, they immediately call you out as being insane. That you've lost your marbles because you told them why they're behaving the way that they are. Yeah, that's choice. That's a good way to respond too. You crazy boy. So yeah, they rubbish the whole genre because they had cute girls soldering up guitar pedals. A pretty girl soldering a pedal is going to get more views than you doing it. But I'd rather watch you do it because I feel your style is more authentic to the ethos of DIY guitar electronics. Well, if that's the case, then why have you never commented on a single video? If you've been around here since I made those videos in 2010 or whatever it was I made them, and I never soldered on a pedal, I never soldered up a pedal on video. I don't really know what you're talking about, but any of the review or me speaking on this stuff videos that I made, if you've been around for that long, I would appreciate a little pat on the back. Step in when people are tearing me to pieces for my intro or saying I talk too much, or tearing me apart in the Vero video, or any of the video, my multimedia video, any of the ones where I got the pros and techs and experts tearing me a new one, where were you to be like, hey, the guy's just trying out. That's just his style. It's just who he is. Get off his back or make your own video, which people did. People did watch my videos and immediately go out and make their own, and then start a business, and now they're rolling in it. So what do I know? Not much. I know that I can't stand ASMR. So yeah, this turkey, you don't belong on my channel. Double bird salute. Get the out of here. And please don't leave these type of... We can talk, we can discuss this stuff. This is where you PM me. This is if you've got a real thing and you're really upset, you say, hey, how can I get a hold of you in private? I want to talk to you. And I'll give you my information. We can talk. But you don't come out and type out your big thing on my channel. That'll just get you shadow banned. And that's what you are. So, basically, I made the ASMR video yesterday because I had never heard of it. It kept popping up in my feed, and I looked it up. And, oh my goodness. Sorry about that. That's my large diaphragm condenser mic. It's an ASMR mic is what it's called now. Because I'm sure all kinds of people are coming into Sam Ash and Goodwill saying, where the ASMR mic's at? Microphone, I need one. So, yeah, okay, we're still recording. I thought after I slammed my hand into the mic that I may have lost my audio. So if we Google search ASMR, a feeling of well-being combined with a tingling sensation in the scalp down the back of the neck, as experienced by some people in response to a specific gentle stimulus or particular sound. ASMR is triggered by things like whispering voices, paper tearing, scalp massage, lip smacking. Okay, so they've got dudes doing it, and I would highly advise you to click on the dudes that are doing it, especially if you share stuff with your old lady. I sit next to my wife. I'm not like a big boring guy. She has her laptop and I got my monitors, and we sit and share stuff with each other and laugh and enjoy each other's company as we surf the internet. We're not all huddled off in our little dark den looking up ASMR videos like the guy that made this comment. And I'll tell you something, the people that are getting brain tingles out of this is a lot fewer than the people that are just masturbating to these videos. Because most of the ones, all of the top ones that came up when I saw it, it was all like underage looking girls with a ton of makeup on, and they were stroking microphones, making slurping noises, ticking and sucking noises and slurping and rubbing on these microphones. And I'm telling you, it was incredible. Like, my wife saw it, she was like, why are you watching? She got mad. So I made this video yesterday, and I was talking about my pet peeve is kissing sound effects in television and film. Whenever people kiss or make out, they'll have this like all this lip smacking noises that they dub in. And I said in the video yesterday, if the people that are on the film or television happen to be people of color or African Americans, the person editing it will turn that up louder. Okay? Now, you could take that as me being intolerant, but it's not. I'm not saying anything negative about the actors or African Americans or people of color. I'm saying the editor, who's more than likely a white dude about my age, he's the person that I'm taking fault with. That guy turning up the sound effect too loud, that's the guy that I'm talking about. Okay? The white guy. I'm not talking about the African American people. And that angers me. It pushes my button. It pisses me off. When I'm watching TV and they do that, I'm like, oh, I'll change the channel. I cannot handle lip smacking. I stopped listening to Bill Burr's podcast because of his old lady and the amount of lip smacking that is on her mic. So, does that make me a bad guy? I guess it does. I guess I'm intolerant. I'm intolerant of people exploiting underage girls. R. Kelly, double birdie salute. I'm not down with that. I'm sorry. I know a lot of dudes, the common thing is, oh, dude, she just turned 18. All that type of stuff. No, I was never into that. I like women. I like mature women. Not grannies. I'm not some sick guy. I'm just not like, I don't get all worked up about Britney Spears pretending she's a little cheerleader. Hit me baby one more time. That does nothing for me. That stuff makes me sick. It makes me angry because you're exploiting youth. And that's something that should never be corrupted. It should be left alone. It should be left to do its own thing. Youth, you don't interfere with that. You know, you steer them on the path. You keep them safe. You nurture them. You know, they need a little discipline sometimes, but you don't go in there and corrupt them. Even if they don't know what's going on. We're going to put all the makeup on you. Now turn the lights on. Now come and make slurping and sucking noises while you fondle this microphone. It's for YouTube. You'll be a star. No, I'm not down with that. And that's what I saw when I looked into these ASMR videos. So, a double birdie salute to the guy who came in and commented, get the off my channel. We don't need people like you. You tried to make a point, you failed. It didn't even make any sense what you were saying, and you were uninformed because, according to all the sources that I read, it doesn't have to be audio. People could get off on this stuff, meaning brain tingles, just by watching a video clip of it. And if it is, your point was, it's only about the audio. Well, then why is everybody so dolled up? Why are they using such young girls? Why they got the camera so close to their face with perfect lighting, perfect hairdo, and an HD camera? Why is all that like that? And you saying, young girls soldering up guitar pedals? No, I never soldered up a guitar pedal on my channel, ever. So I have no idea what you're talking about. And if you've been around here so long, how come you never made a comment? So, that guy, get out of here. We don't need you. And as far as what I said about ASMR videos, everything I said about these things yesterday stands and more. I think that these things are pervy. I think that they're gross. I don't react to them right. And there's a large percentage of people that would be with me on this. Okay? Don't tell me, I missed the point because I don't have a good quality set of headphones. I've got piles of Sony MDR7506, Superlux HD 350, Sennheisers. I don't have any Grados, but I've got good pairs of headphones. I've got tube amps, I've got preamps, I've got high power amps, I've got you name it. Okay, but what I do know, I got a $1,500 pair of Campton Carrot 40 speakers. Do you have that? I don't think so. And you know what? My monitor system for my computer is so unbelievably crisp and clear. I don't need to wear headphones because I've got an unbelievably good sound system hooked up to my computer. So, people coming on here making these kind of comments, attacking me, and then saying that you're a fan of me. You're not a fan of me. You would never have made the comment in the first place. You would have just said, Petey's off on one of his things again. And to call me intolerant and ignorant, no. I'm not going to put up with that. Get the out of here. Get out of here, buddy. So, to the rest of you people, I'm sorry to make another cranky video. I just made one where the other guy was telling me to take my clothes off, and I had to ban him. So this is my 1 million views extravaganza, my week where I'm celebrating 1 million views as we come up to the point where I'm going to start recording my album. It's kind of tainted. It's tainted. And I wish I never would have clicked on an ASMR video, honestly. So that's what I'm advising you to do. You don't want to see it. This is sick stuff. It's pervy. And if you do decide you want to watch it, look up some of the guy. Here's Dr. Thrasher's ASMR for Metalheads. 47 minutes and 3 seconds. It looks like a dude with a sport coat on. So you're probably safe with that. It's not going to be an underage girl. Because that does nothing for me. I already told you. I'm not into little girls. It's not cool. That's perverted stuff. Okay? And if you're the type of guy that's into that, you're watching underage videos, Chinese girl videos, getting tied up and all that stuff, may God have mercy on your soul. Okay? You need help. You need help. I'm not into that sick stuff. And I know it's out there because every other time I go to click on something, it's gray area. I've got the stuff flying up. Sea Wars, the video game. Who's Sea Wars? And I don't mean SEA. I mean CXONTENT. C-O-M-M-E-N-T, wars. Doesn't sound like any war I want to be involved in. I'd like to meet the C that programmed that. I kind of like have a different way of looking at women, that they should be loved, nurtured, and protected from this type of exploitation. And I'm sorry if I don't fit in with your tough guy, pimp the hoe type of mentality. But that's just not me. Sorry. I feel that the love and beauty shared between a man and his wife is sacred. And that's about it. As far as that, you keep that shit in the bedroom. It's nobody else's business. So bringing your girl out, dolling her up, putting her on camera, and bringing that for the world to show is... I just couldn't believe anybody would do that. You obviously, if you're a dude and you had your old lady do this, you care more about the money than you do about your old lady. And that's sick. You don't deserve her. So maybe I wasn't explaining myself enough in the first video, and that led to this comment that I'm ignorant and I'm intolerant of people. No, I'm intolerant of people taking advantage of underage girls. That's what I'm intolerant of. And these ASMR videos, I'm never going to click on one again. So, with that being said, I'm going to take a sip of my Jamba Juice. Yeah, it's expensive. Real expensive Jamba Juice I got here. This juice was flown in from the Quintarian Islands. It's a quince fruit. They only grow in Quintaria. But you gotta know somebody at Jamba Juice to get this stuff. Comes in a golden flask. Gold. It's good. You'll never have any. It's generic grapefruit juice. Quintaria. That was pretty good. Alright, you guys, take it easy.